Hi guys, welcome to Twitter's funny channel. In our last tutorial, we saw how to create the tables in our database. In this tutorial, I am going to teach how to make a login system of our point of sale system. Before moving to our login system, here we have to create one or more table, which is a employee table. We have to create in our database. So let me back to our database here. So click post main. This one with the main. Here how many columns? Here there are 11 columns. So here let me put as 11. Here name will be employee. Employee is the user who accessed in this system. Okay, so click go. Employee table, there will be the ID, employee ID, title, ID. This one always auto increment part. EMP ID. This one will be the employee ID. This is the employee name. This one will be the text, so that we have to select as varchar. Another things, contact number and email. Contact number 11. This has data type as integer. Email must be varchar 255 characters. Another thing, date of birth and street, DOB, that is the simple short form of date of birth. This one also varchar 255 characters. Here street and city. This one will be the varchar. City, it's also varchar. Another username and password. Okay, there are two. One is a user name. Another thing is a password. This one will be the must. Okay, so username as varchar, password also varchar. That's it. Okay, because password we can write numbers and text, so that I make it as varchar. You can write both. Okay, you have to make sure the columns names and data types all the match. Okay, if it is match, you check 2 times. Okay, before click save. Okay, if it is all are correct, you just click save button and save the table. Okay, this is the structure of your employee table. After saved your employee table, you can see the structure. Okay, we completed the employee table stuff. Now let me moving to our form. Okay, bb.net form. So I already opened the Visual Studio.net. Here I am going to create the new project. Okay, so file, new project. Here choose the language of source, VB, Visual Basic, Windows Form. Here I am going to create the folder as location as post VB. This is the file. This is the location I am going to save under D, and project name will be post VB. Click save. Okay, successfully open my Windows application form. This is a blank form. Now what I am going to do is, here I am going to design my form first. So I need 2 label controls. Double click, go to the toolbox and drag to label control here. Okay, you just click and drag or otherwise if you double click the tools, it automatically drag on the form. Okay, again we need two labels, two text box control. Here double click one, double click two. Okay, if you double click, it automatically drag on your form. Okay, now you have arrange the order like this, align them. Now I need two buttons, one is for cancel, another one is for login. Okay, this one will be the button, double click, so we will able to get two buttons on the form. Okay, this one name will be login, this one we name it as cancel. Okay, this one name will be login, this one name will be cancel. Okay, let's select all and make like this, so we can reduce the form little bit like this. This is enough, size will be enough. So here let me change the text as right click and properties, it's bring to the text property look like this here. If you right click the label control and select properties, the link bring to this property window and text property. Here you have to change the text as username. After that, click on the label 2 control, go to the properties, and here you have to write it as password. Okay, now click on the form control, we have to change the name as login. Okay, this one will be login, so let's make it as little bit look like this. Okay, now what I'm going to do is here, before moving to my coding part, I'm going to import the reference of MySQL database. Okay, here this database reference, then if you add the reference, then only we can connect to the MySQL database. Okay, I already taught the step by step how to add the reference in my previous tutorial, point of sale system tutorial. If you didn't watch that tutorial, please watch the tutorial and come. Okay, here right click and add reference, here browse, see here browse, here these are the reference. Okay, you have to download the MySQL connector from the internet. Okay, I saw the steps in my previous tutorials. Okay, you have to follow them. Okay, here you have to select all, hold on the shift key and select all and add it and click OK. Okay, then you can get all the reference it has added into our VB. Okay, same thing we did as our C#.NET. Okay, now what I'm going to do is here, let me move into our coding part. So double click on the login form. Here this one is the login form. Here this is the form. Before above the form, here this one will be the form. This is the form class. You press enter key here. Above the form class, you have to import the above the class, public class, you have to write the namespace of MySQL. So you have to write imports MySQL. You can see the property like this, MySQL dot data dot MySQL client. Okay, you successfully write the MySQL namespace at the above. Okay, this is the first step. Okay, you haven't imported the reference here, you can't add the MySQL's namespace over here. Okay, it's never displayed. Okay, you must add the reference first, after that only it will be displayed. Okay, now before going to add the coding of login button, let me create the module first. Okay, why do we create the module is, we create the database connection once and reuse the connection anywhere of the program. Okay, if you doesn't create the model, we have to write the connection each and every form. Okay, so that we have to waste more times to complete the project. Okay, so let we create the module first. Okay, so how to create the module is, go to the project here. This one will be the Windows application. This one, right click and add module. Okay, go to the project, your Windows application project, under the Solution Explorer, right click and add module. Okay, module here, the module will be coming here. You have to give the name as the module. I am giving the name as CONN. This will be the module name. .v be the extension of the program, and click add. Okay, here this one will be the module. In C# there is no module, so here what I am going to do is, here above the module, here module connection, here above the module we have to write the namespace. Okay, so import mysql data mysql client. Okay, now you successfully import the namespace. After that, within the module you have to write the connections. Okay, so first public mean you can access anywhere of these properties. So first I am going to write the property as connection okay, let me declare as the variable as SQL as string. So if you write like this, what is the purpose of I put public is, you can call this variable anywhere of the program. Okay, this you can anywhere you can call. If you make it as public, private you can't, you can call in this class only. Okay, now again I am going to put another public and CMD, sorry, connection. Let me write the connection first. Connection as MySQL connection. After that, public CMD equal MySQL command. After that, public dr mean MySQL data reader. SQL data reader. Here this one will be. Okay. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to create the method, public sub, so keyword. After that I am going to write the method name as connection D. Okay, this is the method name. Press enter key. If you open the method, you have to close here. It automatically it's coming the code. Okay, you don't need to write this one. Okay, so after that, what I'm going to do is, within the method you have to write the connection. Okay, so let's call the connection here. This connection here called CONN. This is the variable. So sorry, this is the object. Okay, equal new MySQL connection. Sorry, I wrote wrong. MySQL connection. Within the bracket you have to write, do double quotation. Within the double quotation you have to write server equal local host and database name. What's the name of the database in our system? This one. Database name is postmain. That will be our database name. After that, username equal root. This one will be the MySQL default username, root, password, default password will be MySQL blank. Okay, you just hit the double quotation here, semicolon only. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. Now you have successfully write the connection. You have successfully established the connection here. Now let's open the connection. Okay, con dot open. That's it. That is the things you have to do here. One thing I forgot to write it, that is try and catch. Okay, so you have to write try. You just write try and press enter key. You have noticed that the catch is this catch also display here. Okay, the C# you have to write this stuff manually. Now you have to, here in VB.NET, if you write try keyword, catch also automatically display. Okay, here let's copy the step. Okay, you just copy this coding, cut this coding and put within the try block like this. Okay, what is the purpose is, if there is any error, what kind of error is catch will be catch and display the message box. So message box, this one will be the property ex dot message. Okay, what is the error of this connection? If something wrong like this, if you forgot to put this colon, if there is any error of this connection, it easily catch property will catch the error and display the message box. So that I write here message box dot ex message. Okay, so that we have to put this catch. Okay, under the catch, under the try. Okay, that will be the must. Okay, so that we have to write each and every program, you must write the try and catch. So we have to easily identify the error and get the solution. Okay, now we successfully write the condition. Now in this connection property, we can call anywhere of the program. So this one will be public. Okay, you can call this method anywhere of the program. Okay, cont. So let me move into our login form. This one will be a login form. So double click the login here, this one the login. I am going to create the separate function to write the login. So first I write is private means you can call this function this class only. Okay, private sub login is a function. This function you can login function you can call this class only because your access modifier is private. If it is public, you can call anywhere, like the connection we made in our module. Okay, so sorry, press enter key and sub will be coming. Now let's write the connection first, login form connection. Okay, first I successfully create the private function over here. Within the function we have to write the SQL query. Okay, before I write the SQL query, let me discuss about the form design. Here what happens here is, when you run the form here, if the username and password both are matched, it will log into our main form. Okay, if it is not match username and password, the error message display invalid username and password. That is the thing I am going to do. Okay, so let's stop the program and go back to our database. Here this one will be the database. Select your database. Okay, this is your database which name is post main. You just click on this. Here there are various tables available. Click on the employee table and click insert. Here I am going to insert the record manually for the first time. Okay, so ID should be auto increment part, so that you no need to enter the ID. Employee name, I'm going to employee ID, I'm going to enter something like that, 001. Employee name I'm enter as Kumar. Contact number I enter something like that. Email I'm entering kum@g.com. okay. Here date of birth I'm going to enter something. Here main street, this one will be India country. Username will be, I'm going to enter Kumar, password 123. okay. Because I'm manually entering here is, I didn't create any insert form for employees. okay, the first time I'm going to create manually. okay, click go. okay, so you have successfully inserted the record. okay, this is the record you have entered. Employee ID, here this one Kumar, and this is the your username and password all. Now what I'm going to do is here, okay, let's back to our form design. Double click on the form. Here we have to complete the functions. okay, so we already wrote the private function here. Within the function I'm going to write the query. So here first I'm going to write SQL variable. This variable took from your module. This is the variable. okay, here this one will be the public. You can create once and you can reuse anywhere of the program. So I can get it here. okay, you no need to write dim SQL as string. okay, you no need to write again by again. okay, you have to write once in the module. You can reuse anywhere of the program. okay, keep in your mind. After that you have to write the connection here. Query. okay, what is the query you have to write? If the username and password correct, what happen? The form will be goes to the main form, otherwise invalid user. okay, that is the message we have to display. That is our that is the program. okay, so select all from employee. Select all from employee mean this is the employee table. Our username and password is available here. This is the user. If the point of sale system, there are many users available who access in the system. So this is the one user. I have created only one user only here. His password is this Kumar 123. His username is Kumar. This is 123. okay, if the user type Kumar and 123, the login successfully, otherwise login failure. okay, so first select all from employee mean select all the fields from the employee table. Select all the fields from employee table. Select all the employee table fields. okay, so that select all from employee where username, this username you have to write the name carefully. okay, username equal single quotation double quotation, single quotation double quotation, double quotation single quotation. Here within the quotations you have to write, make it the symbols like this and sign like this, and here you have to write the text box name. okay, so we haven't write the text box name here, so right click and properties, we have to make it the name as simply, instead of text box 1 you have to write as txt name. It's very easy to identify the text box name. Enter to apply the name. Again click on the password field also, you have to write txt pass. Press enter key and to apply. Now you successfully change the name of text boxes, username and password. So let's go back to our coding design. Here txt plus txt box, sorry, txt name dot text. This one will be the name, txt name, then and after that and password equal single quotation, double quotation, single quotation. Within here you have to write two symbols like this. Here you have to write the password text box. That's it. Okay, here you have to put some faces. Okay, space will be must. Okay, if you write like this, it will be error. You just space between the symbol and the double quotation marks. Okay, keep in remember when I do writing the program. Okay, now here what I wrote is select all from employee table where username equal to this username. This username mean what is the user you are typing the name over in this text box. This is passed into the here. Okay, the same thing what you type on the password field text box, it is passed into your relevant database table column field. If it is both are matching, it will log in. Here you have test this one, this. Okay, this one mean this. Okay, this one will be your form design text box name. If both are match, the system will be logging. Okay, so after that we have to write cmd equal new MySQL command here I am going to write this query, and here I forgot to write one thing is above connection D. Connection D mean you no need to write the connection above of each and every forms. Okay, you already written the connection in your module class. Okay, this is the connection. Okay, you just call this connection into your form 1. Okay, you have to call the connection to form 1. Okay, after call all the connection will be successful. Here it's coming here. After that cmd new command SQL command SQL, here you have to call con and 1. con and 1 mean this one. Here this connection, this is the connection object con. This is the connection, the complete connection, localhost database name, some all the stuff are available. Here I made one mistake. Here database name. Okay, here not database name, database. Here I spelling wrong, database. Okay, you have to correct it. Okay, I have leave one mistake here. Okay, database, not database name, database. Okay, server, database, username and password. Okay, you have to write like this. Okay, after that let me go back to our connection here. cmd what does is, it is checking the query and connection if both are correct or not. Okay, if it is both are correct, then we have to write the dr mean it is this object I am getting from the connection module class. Dr mean it is a MySQL data reader. Okay, equal cmd dot execute reader. You have to call execute reader. Okay, this one will be the function. After that what I'm going to do is here if dr dot read equal true. If it is true, your form mean you have to create another form, main form. So we can test it. Okay, so how to create the another form is go to the project, at the top add Windows form. Here you have to give the name as main, click add. Here what I am going to do is here go back to our form design. Here if it is true, if dr mean if the query and connection both are correct, it is reading, okay, each and every row of the column. Okay, it's go to the employee tables and reading each and every columns. Okay, the relevant records are get and store into the dr object here. Then it will read. If you call read, if the read is true means if the record is available. So what happen means, if it is true, the record is available. If it is false, the record is doesn't available. Okay, if it is true, the visit to our main form. So we have to write like this: dim main equal new main. Okay, so what happen is here I am creating one object of main class. Okay, this object name is main. When you creating the new keyword, we are creating the object of main. Okay, so now main dot show mean, press enter key. If it is show mean, if the record is available, it goes to the main form, this form. Okay, so that we have to write dim main equal new main. Okay, now if it is so but our current form is still available. Okay, so let's test it. Okay, here if you write Kumar and 123 click login, sorry, I haven't called this function into my button. Copy the function and double click on the button class button. Here you have to call it. Okay, you have to write function once, you have to call anywhere of this class. Okay, so I call here. Now if you click Kumar, if you write Kumar and 123 click login, here you can successfully log in your main form here, but your current form, that is a login form, is still available. It's behind of the main form. So that is not efficient way to write the program. So let me close the one, and here you can successfully log in your main form, but still your login form is available at the window. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the form. So how to hide is me dot hide. If you call this for me dot hide, your current form will be hidden. Okay, let's click the start button here. If you write Kumar 123, your current form will be hidden. Okay, then if it is not true, the record is not available, so it is false. So here we have to throw the error message box. We have to write here as invalid user. Okay, you have to write like this, invalid users. That's it, you have to write. Now you have to click the program and see if you write some wrong username and password here, invalid users. Okay, so you have to keep in your mind another thing is here, when you type the password, anyone can see your password next to you. Okay, if your password field is look like this. Okay, so you click on the password field and make it as go to the property window and go select the property as password char. You have to put as on the password char property asterisk sign and press enter key. It will applied as a asterisk. Okay, when you type something on this text box, it coming like a asterisk. Okay, here it's here. is typing as asterisk only. Okay, you have to write like this. Okay, I hope you guys you understood this tutorial well. In my next class I am going to explain how to put the validation of login form. If you leave the blank of the text boxes, banks should not be allowed. Those kind of stuff I am going to teach in my next tutorial. Thank you for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe me.